Chinese leader Xi is due to visit Moscow next week for talks with President Putin, and this has to be the most keenly awaited international meeting in recent times. So much potentially hangs on it. The meeting follows strong statements from both Moscow and Beijing announcing deepening and strengthening ties between the two countries, and in language clearly hostile to the US and its NATO allies. The question is how far Xi will go to back Putin's war against Ukraine, or how far he can go to restrain him. The US has claimed, on the contrary, that China is in fact preparing to arm Russia with lethal weapons, a claim for which the US has offered no evidence, and a claim that China has very firmly denied. But China may well stop short of any unqualified support for Putin. The Chinese Foreign Ministry has announced that the visit is not against any third party. The foreign minister called his Ukrainian counterpart on Friday to say that China is ready to work with Ukraine. China had released a 12-point peace proposal on the anniversary of the invasion on February the 24th, where it said it supports territorial integrity of nations and the UN Charter, not a position that, as stated, is hostile to Ukraine or supportive of Putin. The bigger question, of course, is how heavily Xi can or wants to lean on Putin to stop and to pull back. We should have a clue next week, if not an answer. With the Chinese, you never do have an answer.
Even as the opposition parties like yourself came together with the Congress party, the one thing that stood large is that even the opposition is not united as far as this JPC demand is concerned.
Where has it ever happened that in a directorial debut, you win the biggest ever award?
Well, I think we're just absolutely thrilled to receive this great honor.
My heart is racing, to be very honest.
What steps is the government going to take to encourage Indian startups to move their deposits into the Indian banking system?
Prime Minister's office were carefully monitoring this issue from the very start.
Imran Khan is doing a lot of histrionics around these two cases. The attempt to try and whip up sentiment, is that to keep himself politically relevant? Is that because he knows that this current government is unpopular?